Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for continuing to follow along with us here on the Razzle Redbeard YouTube channel as we carry our coverage of the first ever Palmetto Classic presented by Palmetto Championship Wrestling. Here we have two competitors in this first round matchup in the form of Ethan Case on your right and Kevin Ray to the left there, being coached up by his manager Jack Bismarck, who have a plethora of history between the two of them. Kevin Ray, one of the first ever members of the Palmetto Wrestling Academy, which of course is coached and trained by none other than the man to your right there, Ethan Case. Here is another example of a teacher versus student scenario. Referee Chris Wiggins calling for the opening bell. Just in case you were wondering, there at ringside, the man pointing you see is Malachi Matthews. He's here to keep things even, as he knows his friend Ethan Case could very well see some interference by by manager Jack Bismarck. But he wants to keep things even. Well, what's Ethan Case got to say here?
I don't know if you guys come to a lot of shows or not, but y'all called Kevin Snowflake so much that he went and got a spray tan today.
Kevin Ray, the Snowflake, getting a spray tan to maybe keep the fans off of him here. That pasty white complexion of his definitely has been changed to a nice mahogany brown, you might as well go ahead and say. Fans at ringside, though, having fun with him, continuing that Snowflake chant regardless. Ethan Case playing some mind games with his student here. We'll have to see how that plays into things as we continue on with this matchup. We love to see the interaction with our fans at ringside, as these guys here are definitely going to be getting into it hot and heavy, and the fans are going to reflect that with their reaction, of course, as things go on in this matchup. I'd expect to see plenty of exchanges between these two because they're going to be very familiar with one another. And there you see a bit of evasion there by Kevin Ray, and some fantastic lucha-style tumbling here. But there's Ethan Case trying to get a quick pinfall. Kevin Ray trying to do his best to evade this thing here now. Jack Bismarck quick to come to his charge. Of course, Kevin Ray is the current Soda City champion here in Palmetto Championship Wrestling, but that title is not on the line here tonight, folks. The only championship which is in play is the Palmetto Championship Wrestling heavyweight title. The winner of this tournament will receive that belt. And now Ethan Case taking a breather. He's just up there relaxing on that top rope as Jack Bismarck and Kevin Ray try to figure out what in the world they're going to do to try and get over on this man. Malachi Matthews, as we said, out there supporting Ethan Case as well. Kevin Ray now just toying with things. Going to take his time. Going to do what he can to maybe play some mind games of his own here. Take every bit of that 10 count from referee Chris Wiggins. You see Ethan Case there just dejected over in the corner. Can't believe that one of his prized pupils has gone the route of joining the dark side, you might as well go and say. Chris Wiggins now upwards in that count there, going towards 7 or 8 here. Kevin Ray just subtly taking his time, easing his way back in the ring. Now we'll see if he can actually get something going here with Case. Case, of course, is a veteran of the ring in this area. Got better than 15 years in that body of his. And definitely been all up and down. Oh, wow, what a big drop kick there. As we were saying, he has definitely been all up and down the Mid-Atlantic. And now he's about to go all over this ringside area. thinks better of that attempted dive as Kevin Ray gets out of the way, thinking better of that position. And that would have been potentially the end there if Kevin Ray had eaten that dive from Ethan Case. Or maybe the alternative could have been possible if Ethan had missed that thing. Ethan now standing tall in the center of the ring. He's confident in what he's got to do here. But now Ray, as we said, still content to sit there on the outside. Case is going to get chased, though. He's coming after these two men. Not afraid at all to get in here and mix it up. Case wants to wrestle. He didn't want to walk around. Oh, but now we're getting into it here as Kevin Ray tries to deliver a kick to the gut. But Ethan Case has got him crotched there. Kevin Ray misses on a attempted clothesline. Ethan Case gets him in the gut there with that kick. Now calling on the fans to support him here. Arm drag takedown. And there you see that big smile on the face of Ethan Case as he knows he's got control of this matchup. Kevin Ray is in a bad way here. Ethan trying to communicate with the referee to keep an eye on Jack Bismarck, but referee Chris Wiggins tells him he's on top of things here in the ring. Kevin Ray trying to get some relief here, breaking that hold. What's Ethan Case doing here, though? He's got that leg of Kevin Ray wrapped around the bottom rope. And there you have the teacher getting better than the student. But Jack Bismarck distracts Ethan Case long enough for Kevin Ray to come in there with a clothesline, a clubbing blow to the back of the head. And now just kicking Case out of the ring. Kevin Ray taking things to the outside here now. Big chop. Echoing through the event venue here. The sound of that chop going off the chest of Ethan Case. Wow. Now these two men brawling here on the outside of the ring. There is no protection on that ring floor whatsoever. It's just solid concrete. Ethan Case now suddenly on the receiving end of all this offense. Both of these men, though, they've got to keep in mind the referee's count is ongoing. Don't know what would happen if there was potentially a double count out in the scenario here with this tournament that we're facing. Could neither one of these men move on in that situation? We'll have to find out if that comes to pass. But nevertheless, right now, Kevin Ray still punishing the chest of Ethan Case. Another chop there. Going for one more. Oh my goodness, a trio of chops delivered by Kevin Ray. And there you see Jack Bismarck continuing to just call and bark orders to his charge here. Oh, what? Oh, now that's a bit of, oh, wow. I was going to say that was a bit of one-upsmanship there by Kevin Ray and playing around with Case. But you see that right hand delivered by Ethan Case, even though now Kevin Ray's gotten himself back into the driver's seat here with this match. Kevin Ray pushes Case back in. Oh, there's Case delivering a chop of his own. Ray tries to fire back. There's more leather being laid to the chest of Kevin Ray. Ethan Case now going to charge in, trying to lay one in there on him. Kevin Ray ducks out of the way, though. Just a series of exchanges here as Ethan Case has him in a side headlock, tosses him over. Kevin Ray with a big knee to the gut. A diving drop kick sends Case down and out. Referee Wiggins in for the 2 count. Oh, 1 count only, excuse me. I thought it was a 2 there. Referee Wiggins checking on Ethan Case. But there you see that disrespectful boot being shoved into the mush of Ethan Case by Kevin Ray. Delivering kicks to the back here as well. Kevin Ray's confidence has been at an all-time high as he is now 300-plus days into his reign as the Soda City champion. Going for that finishing maneuver there. Oh, there's a Case cutter. Case cutter delivered out of nowhere. He's got to get on the man, though. Got to make for that pinfall there, Ethan. Charging in goes Ethan Case with that elbow. Clubs him again. Now running across. Evades that charge by Kevin Ray. Goes back in, does Ethan Case. Oh, there's a bit of a sling blade type maneuver. Only a 2 count, though, says Kevin Ray. Man alive, Case with a flurry of offense here. Can't produce the win, though. Still got too much in the tank, does Kevin Ray. As we were saying, Kevin is a confident young man. Been long into holding that Soda City Championship, but he's got the likes of Jack Bismarck to thank for the majority of his title reign, we'll go ahead and say. Those two have been inseparable, and you can't fault their collusion for their success rate. Man alive, there was a DDT by Kevin Ray. Only a 2 count, though, says Chris Wiggins. Referee here has been on top of things from start to finish. Oh, wow. Just a spike DDT there by Kevin Ray. How much more of this can Ethan Case withstand? Still, they're only a 2 count. Ethan Case has taken so much punishment, but he is still in this matchup. There you see Malachi Matthews. They're just supporting his friend, his best Bubba, Ethan Case. Kevin Ray now frustrated, showing how beside himself he is there by yelling at Case. Mounts the man here now and just delivering a series of clubbing blows. There's nothing at all scientific or even wrestling related about that, folks. He's just in there trying to waylay on the man. Now, Chris Wiggins, the referee, gets him off there, trying to maintain some order and control in this contest. As Ethan Case is now down and out. Kevin Ray standing tall for the moment here. Still trying to figure out what in the world he's got to do to put an end to Case in his matchup and move on in the Palmetto Classic. Fans firmly behind Ethan Case, as you can hear him. Case drops down, reverses that hold that Ray was going for. Still no win there. Big palm strike by Ethan Case. Ray may be out. Wiggins in there with a count. Only 2, says Wiggins, though. My goodness, what impact from that palm strike. Case cannot believe it. That had to have been a 3. Wow. Such a forceful impact there, and out of nowhere, so much of Ethan Case's offense can stun you as it literally comes from nowhere whatsoever. That palm strike being a big example of it, but also that case cutter we saw earlier. Now what's Ethan got in mind? Going for a kick to the head. Oh, there's Kevin Ray hitting his finishing maneuver. 2. No! 2 count only. These finishing maneuvers here are coming hot and heavy, folks. What in the world have these guys got to do to try and finish this match? Wow, I am just beside myself in trying to determine who could be the favorite at this point in time. As we said, they're even in terms of their additional accessories at ringside, you might as well go ahead and say. Malachi Matthews and Jack Bismarck, either one of them could come into play here at some point in time. We'll have to see what Kevin Ray can do now. He's laying into Case with some verbal assaults, but Case comes back there, double axe handle into the shoulder blades of Kevin Ray, trying to get him up into maybe a power bomb. Runs through into a running power bomb to the center of the ring. 2 count only. Wow. Chris Wiggins says only a 2 count. But I thought Ray was done for in that scenario. Case just beside himself here. Malachi Matthews still trying to get support from the crowd. What can we see here now? Oh, running kick to the head of Kevin Ray by Ethan Case. Ethan's going to put him away for good here now for sure. Oh, a roll up by Kevin Ray. Inside cradle. Only a 2 count, though. Kevin Ray tries for a clothesline. Oh, man. Case was going for that case cutter once again there. And Kevin knew it was coming. Oh, the student may have usurped the teacher here. My goodness. Ethan Case now down in the corner. Ray says he's going to polish him off. Wow, running knees right into the chest of Ethan Case. Gets him up into a fireman's carry. Does Kevin Ray. What now? Oh, just bounces him off of his right knee. Does Kevin Ray. Case may be out. Still only a 2 count. My Lord. These two men have just beaten the holy hell out of each other here for going on 15 minutes. My goodness. These two have had a standing feud, as one of our previous events here for Palmetto Championship Wrestling. There was a feud and a match over that very title that you see Jack Bismarck and Malachi Matthews had a tug of war over. And now Kevin Ray inserting himself into that mix. Ethan Case knocks him off there. Now all three of those men are at the ringside area in front of our entrance. Malachi calling for Case to go for it. He's got them clawed together. Oh no! Oh no! Case takes out Malachi Matthews. Jack Bismarck and Kevin Ray were able to get out of the way. Case inadvertently taking out his friend and compatriot. And now Kevin Ray standing in the ring all by himself. Referee's count is up to 5. Ethan's got to get back in the ring here if he has any hopes of continuing on with this tournament. Come on, Ethan. Just barely by the hair of his teeth gets in there. Oh, now there's a microphone check by Kevin Ray. 3 count. Wow. What an amazing match here. So much back and forth offense. And in the end there, you see Kevin Ray with his hand raised by referee Chris Wiggins and his manager Jack Bismarck. They know that they'll be moving on in this tournament, potentially to become a 2-time champion in Palmetto Championship Wrestling. Wow.